Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 64 of my Manchester United Let's Play in Football Manager 2015. And today, you can see we did actually get a job offer from Chelsea, but I didn't accept it. Of course, this is just a screenshot. This happened during when I was doing transfers and that. So I did reject it, but it just shows you how well I'm doing for Chelsea to approach me. So I'm happy I got the offer at least. But of course, staying at Manchester United as we go into this third season. So now it is time for our first competitive game of the season. English Community Shield against Norwich. Of course, we lost against Norwich in the FA Cup final. It was a big disappointment. I wouldn't say bigger than the Champions League, but it was a harder result to take because we were expected more to win it. But it's all, we're all moving on now. I made new transfers, new tactic. Like I said previously, for me, this series feels fresh because I've freshened up the tactic. Well, not freshened up the tactic, just changed tactics. And brought in some new players. A lot of regions coming in now. So, it almost feels like the start of a new save, really. So that means good things for this series. You guys seem to be enjoying it, my most popular series. So it's really good. So we'll go in. Don't forget, we have the first league game of the season next. Just 6 days away. So... And that's against Liverpool. First two games in the league against Liverpool and Arsenal. So big games coming. Of course, have that red in the wage budget, but we've got 37 million to change that when it's available. Unfortunately, we can't right now, but won't worry about that. So first game with this tactic with Manchester United. Hopefully, we can get a win. Like I said, redeem ourselves after that FA Cup final loss against Norwich. I'm really happy about my squad. There's only one thing that needs to be changed for the squad. Basically, I'm trying to sell Axel Witsel, but right now there's only minor interest from Hoffenheim. I keep offering him. I even went to 8 million to offer. I kind of get a bit desperate to try and sell him, but they weren't making an offer, so we'll just wait it out. We may get offers around like the deadline day and stuff, but for me, like our squad registration is full and all that, and the positions I don't think can fit. Like we've got all these centre midfielders now. I don't think can fit into the squad. So that's why I want to sell him, and then it releases more wages as well, and we get more transfer budget in, and eventually we'll be able to swap it over, and we'll definitely won't be in the red. So we've got a few injuries, but a lot of our players that were injured are coming back. You can see I don't want to risk any of the players, but it's going to be a struggle without Van Persie, who's the captain of our club. Of course, he is. Obviously, you can see he's lowering in his quality, but look, technically he's still really, really good, and mentally he's insane. So I'm going to keep him until maybe the end of his contract, till 2018, I reckon. Because he's the captain of the club. It's very difficult, like selling your captain. The team is never really happy about that. But yes, we're going to go in our attacking formation here. We're going to go out to look to win. So I'm not going to... Well, you can look what's going to be our best squad, like when Juan Mata's starting, when Van Persie is starting. But just, looking at the squad right now for this game specifically, this is the lineup. We've got Victor Valdez in the goalkeeping position. You could probably say we need like a world-class goalkeeper, but we're going to have that in the future though. I'm not sure if you could say Victor Valdez is world-class. He still looks alright though. Like he's still like a best-rated goalkeeper. He's experienced. He gets the job done in big occasions, more often than not anyway. Nicole Liali still progressing. I'm unsure if he will actually be world-class. But then you've got Rafe Husic, who's going to be out on loan this season, and I can recall him if need be. But he's got wonder kid status, so he's the guy that could actually become world-class. German goalkeepers, they're amazing. So, hopefully he'll become one of those. Play for the German national team as well, who I would imagine Neuer's still... number one. He's number one. Then you got Ter Stegen and Leno, and obviously Husic is gonna battle with those. As still a younger goalkeeper. Those two are 24. He's 20. So very interesting. John Stones, complete win back. Actually a right back because why is Stones there? Why aren't I playing Cuadrado? Because Rafael's international. So this is the first game Cuadrado's playing at a right back position for us. We're training that role for him in training. You can see complete win back, and that would be an amazing position for him because of course he's good attacking. Would be very. I want to see how he goes. I definitely want to see. But yes, moving on, we've got Phil Jones and Rojo as the centre backs, and then Luke Shaw playing at left back. Bernat just rest him. You got Pirlo playing as the regista. Iniesta playing as central midfielder. You got Goethe playing as the roaming playmaker. Then the two deep forwards, you got Marco Reus and Memphis Depay, and then you got Angel Di Maria as a false nine. For me, this is like a dream lineup. It's almost getting to that stage where it's like a dream starting 11, and you can bring Falcao into there as well. Like I said, when Van Persie and Mata is fit, that's what's my goal with this kind of, like when you're being a big team, to build just an amazing starting 11, and with signing like Iniesta and Goetze and Pirlo, it's getting close to that. Even though, Iniesta and Pirlo's on the older side, but it's still, Pirlo, Iniesta, just the names. It makes it feel like it's one of those teams. And you think Victor Valdez used to play for Barcelona as well. It really feels like one of those kind of beastly teams. But look at that midfield three, Pirlo, Iniesta, and Goetze. Wow, that's amazing. I would have never dreamt I could have had that with Manchester United, those players. But obviously it's worked out. Then you got, Royce up front and Depay, and even before Di Maria joined in real life. If I think this was a situation, FM14, very good teams. So we'll go in. I just want to see. I'm just so excited that when you see you got that midfield three. I'm just so excited to see how it plays out with Goetze, Iniesta, and Andrea Pirlo. Could absolutely just dominate here. And Giovinco, we sold him to Norwich for 20 million. And he's already dropped in his value because he is getting older, and we'll see. Obviously, like, that's part of Football Manager videos, I suppose. People are always going to leave thoughts on my signings. Some people think it's bad, some people think it's good. No one's going to agree. All I can do is win games and succeed, like I have so far in this series. Won the Premier League in the first 2 seasons and made the Champions League final. First time back in there. So Josh Murphy for Norwich, he's actually a decent English player, winger. Probably wouldn't sign him, but just to check him out as one of the dangerous. Who's this? McRandles. He's not that good. Did they sign him or something? Interesting. Must have signed him in real life. 1 million. You could see back then. Like, he's definitely not first team quality, is he? Like, we should dominate. They've got, Johnny Howson and McRandles. We should absolutely dominate the midfield here. And even, they've got those attacking midfielders. Interesting. They've got some talent, though. Like, Kakuta's a good player. Kakuta, ex-Chelsea player. They got Murphy Redmond, who's a good young player as well, 22. So, definitely a pacey attacking midfielders. It'll be interesting to see how they go. Who's their centre-backs? They got Muniesa. Again, he's really distinctly average. Jumping reach, only 9. We don't really have tall strikers, though, so that doesn't really matter. And this guy, Zivetchenko, he's 24. He's not too bad, but nothing special. Like, I reckon our 3 strikers up front could actually murder them. And then our midfield of Goetze, Iniesta, and Pirlo should just... we should kill them. Just pass them off the park, I should say. And yes, Tony Bruin slots is going to be applying the assistant manager opposition instructions. He's got 19 for tactical and 20 for tactical knowledge. I'm pretty sure, tactical knowledge is what that means. You can see there, 20. I guess judging playability, that helps as well. It's 13. It's not terrible, but the tactical knowledge is good, so he'll be able to set that up. And tackling Giovinco hard. We'll see. We'll see how this game goes, but I'd love to win. And I'm excited just to see, like, for me, the dream partnership is there. Well, in between the 3 in midfield, Pirlo, Iniesta, and Goetze, but add Di Maria to that as well, playing in that false 9. I love to see how he goes. So we'll see, avenge what happened last time. A lot of the team will be up for it. Look at that, positive reactions. Oh, come on, lads. This can be the start of something special. Of course, it's 2 seasons in. This is the 3rd season now. We finished 2 seasons. But this is where I felt I have built a really good team and the tactic as well at the same time. Hopefully it can show because a lot of the players suit the formation now, the positions we're playing. And look at this, Cuadrado getting forward, Di Maria winning an early corner, and you can see more available things. You'll see that in my bar save as well. You can see more options like the passing for defense, midfield, attack. Offsides, I added that, and half chances there as well with long shots to go along with the clear-cut chances. So you can get more of an insight in how we're playing the game. And of course, look, complete wing-backs there. You think we'll lack in wingers, but we've got those guys getting forward, basically acting like wingers once we are in attack. And look at this. Di Maria, Royce. Ooh, we are so dangerous here. Got the possession early. We've had 2 clear-cut chances already. We had them in like the first 5 minutes. So, yeah, looking real good. And on the attack once again, Cuadrado. It's only a matter of time before we score. Goethe! This guy's going to be amazing signing for us. We can develop. I don't think he's world-class yet. I don't think... of course, like at Bayern Munich, he's a really good player, but we have the chance to develop him into a world-class player now. Really happy with bringing him to the club. And you can see Cuadrado, he found Royce, and just all that quality combining. And look how much space he was in, though. They had all those defenders back, but Goethe was in so much space, and he duly finished that chance. Amazing hit. Now Iniesta play it short to Depay. Depay almost scored. Hit it straight at Ruddy, and he made the according save. But you can see already 3 clear-cut chances. Now Goethe could score again, he almost does. And you can see that's the kind of method we're going. That short corner, you got that guy coming. He's not actually standing short. He just near post. And we play it short. And it goes pretty well. Haven't scored from it yet though. But you can see. It will only be a matter of time. It'll only be a matter of time where Memphis Depay finds the back of the net. And that short corner seems to be working. Early days here anyway. And because, he's all by himself in heaps of space. Then Di Maria Depay. They both start with D. Depay with heaps of space to dribble past one of the defenders and then smashed it. Too easy. Memphis Depay. Di Maria. This is 3-0. Why couldn't we do this in the FA Cup final? But obviously completely different way of playing and better quality. You could say our midfield is just world class, really. It's a bit older, but it's got talent. It's got talent. And of course, they're going to decrease in their physical attributes. But it doesn't really matter for a midfield if they lose their pace or strength. It's all about their passing with Iniesta and Pirlo. Now, Cuadrado. Depay. Ooh. And don't forget, we got all these first-team players. Just so much experience. So much quality. Like you got Iniesta, Goetze, Pirlo, Di Maria, but we've got a lot of young regions coming through at the same time. Really, really good. Perfectly placed to create really just an amazing team here. An amazing success, but the next success is Champions League. We've got to win one, but then I just want to win consecutive. I said 3 in a row, but now I'm thinking 5 in a row. Just something unheard of. What's the highest? I think Real Madrid may have had 4 in a row. I'm going to have to check it out again, but I want to just break the record. Just say don't get complacent here, winning 3-0. I don't usually say it at 3-0. I just thought, let's just say it now. So Giovinco, obviously, he's not having the best of games out there. Norwich haven't even had a shot or a chance. They haven't had anything. So you can see how much we're dominating this game. And like this guy, what kind of name? What's Mac Grandles? What kind of name is that? We're just killing them. Now Memphis Depay. I could see that coming. I could see that coming from Depay. And it's probably what we don't want in this kind of formation. But, he can hit some amazing shots. But he does waste some as well. It's what you get with the best players that are selfish. And he almost scores, like I was going to say, basically like Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a lot of shots. Obviously misses a few. But then he scores some amazing goals at the same time. Di Maria, Royce. This has just been an amazing start. This has gone how I've planned it, really, Royce. The game's gone, this formation has gone how I planned, but I don't know, this is just the first game. Norwich, pre-season. But it's good signs early, isn't it? It's good signs, but I might as well rest some players here, because, being honest, we are going to win this, unless something goes terribly wrong. We'll take Di Maria off. We'll bring in Januzaj. That's where he's going to be his main position as well. As a false 9 in our formation. That's probably what he's best. Of course, Natural as a right midfielder. We've been playing him, but also Natural as attacking midfielder. So he'll be good false 9. You can see play him striker, false 9, best role. So he's going to be coming there, rotating with Di Maria. Di Maria and Januzaj can play centre mid. Di Maria can play centre mid a bit more better than Januzaj, but they're just going to be rotating heaps. Anyone else? Mario Götze. We'll take him off and we'll bring on Will Hughes. Just swap him. He's play more centre mid and roam playmaker for Iniesta, and maybe one more sub for someone lower condition. Just keep them fresh. Maybe Pirlo because he's a bit older. We'll bring in Yuri Tielemans. Huh? Not Depay. Pirlo. Sorry about that. We'll bring on Tielemans. Not sure how good he'll be as a register, but I suppose we're going to find out. Adnan Januzaj, I say I have faith in you. And Will Hughes, and I'm not sure if you can tell it in this video or not, but I'm recording at night, so I'm trying to be slightly more quiet. May not be getting excited with goals or whatever, and maybe you'll notice a lot of videos like this from now. Well, not a lot. Maybe half of my videos or something will be like that because I'm going to record more at night. So hopefully you do understand that. And I want my videos to be getting back to more of that story. I want my Football Manager saves to be like a story. As they are. A lot of people do, their Football Manager stories online and stuff. So I don't want it to be about reactions all the time. I want to be like in depth where I talk about a lot of things, not just about the games, just all about transfers, players coming through, just all that kind of stuff that would be part of a story. So that's what I'm kind of trying to mold my videos now. Of course, you're still going to get those reactions in important games, but yeah, for the most part, I want it to be really a story kind of style. Hope you like that in videos anyway. Instead of just, getting excited all the time. Can get a bit repetitive as we concede here. But again, it was own goal. It was own goal, and we are winning 3-1 here. Not really in danger of losing it. That could have been easily preventable. Not sure what Rojo was doing if it was an own goal. Now Iniesta plays it short to Depay. And that's the thing. That's all we go for now when we play that. It does it every single time. Depay. Hughes. But look how much corners there's like 11 corners, so I wouldn't say it's an OP corner tactic because we've had 11 corners, we've only scored one, so it's probably not overpowered, I suppose. Royce. Hughes. Man, would have loved that. Will Hughes has developed really well as well. I think he's gone up to 17 passing now. I'll check that out in a second after this game. But yeah, that's something I want to develop with him as well. I'd love to get him maybe 18 or 19 passing. He'll become really accomplished. Royce, Januzaj. I think I'm training him or tutoring him by... what's his name? Yeah, Pirlo. Forgot for a second. As we score another here for Memphis Depay. Yeah, I think I'm tutoring him by Pirlo, Will Hughes. So that should go well. And again... Like I said, Cuadrado, there's not much difference playing him right midfield than that complete wing-back. He just gets forward into that position, puts the cross in, and Memphis Depay duly scores. That's what I meant. He's going to have a lot of chances. He'll miss a few, but then he's going to score like you saw from last season. Oh, Rojo's injured, but again, not really going to matter. And yeah, we can't make another sub, can we? Oh, no, we can. We can make more than 3 subs in Community Shield. Forgot about that. But anyway, does that mean I can make more? I just don't confirm this right now. We'll take off Cuadrado at the same time. We'll bring on John Stones. And we'll take off Royce and bring on Falcao. So we can just make all subs here. Okay. I'll take that. Can we bring on Liali as well? Superb morale. Just keep him fit or whatever. Oh no, that's all. Interesting, you can make, 6 subs. I forgot about that. But either way, we'll move on. It's not really... I'm just going to give players playing time before the league gets underway. But it's very good to redeem ourselves against Norwich. It was just a one-off. Some people were saying, how did you lose against Norwich? But yeah, it is football. You can't win every single game. But yeah, we get at least this trophy. At least we get the Community Shield trophy to our name. Which I suppose it's a good thing. It's better than losing it. Falcao. Januzaj. Just playing out time here. This is basically it. Jones deals with it well. He'll be the next captain after Van Persie. I'm not sure when to change it. He's vice captain right now because I don't want to upset Van Persie and the squad, which can happen. So leave your thoughts when I should change that. When should I drop Van Persie from the captaincy? Because I really want Phil Jones to be captain, but I don't want to upset the squad at the same time. And obviously when Van Persie's not playing, like now, Phil Jones will be the captain. So like if you just go to our stats here, you can't see who's captain. Can you go tactics or whatever? I see, the C there. You can see the C on Phil Jones. But anyway, we'll move on because you might wonder, why do you have Van Persie captain? Well, he's got good stats for captain. You can see he's got 17 leadership and determination 19. Those are 2 really important. Van Persie is a good captain. So hopefully he can be that leader for us as well over the next couple seasons because he is experienced. So yeah, that is it for now. We could actually change this here. We could change it up. What does it say? Anything? It says, yeah, your assistant manager, Tony Brunslot, has reminded you that changing existing captains can have adverse effects on team morale, potentially annoying the person you replace and his allies within the team. So, for your convenience, the list of players from which the captain and vice captain are selected is in order for suitability for the role. So, if you click on Van Persie, he's at the top. He's at the top. So, I think I should leave it for now. You look at Phil Jones. What's his attributes for that? He's got 18 determination and 16 leadership. So I showed you before, Van Persie's got better stats for that. His is 18 and 16, and Van Persie's is 19 and 17. So Van Persie is still technically the better player, but I want Phil Jones to be captain going forward in the future. Like, he's 24, I think Van Persie in 2 more years when he runs out his contract. Phil Jones, 26, 27 years of age, will be amazing captain, and he is a commanding centre-back. So I feel I'll just leave it for now. Obviously, work last season. We still won the league. I didn't really notice effects, like any bad effects of Van Persie taking over the captaincy from Rooney after selling him. Van Persie, he was injured a lot last season. He played only 19 games in the league. He didn't have, obviously injuries was a trouble for him. He couldn't dominate as much as he did in the first season. It's going to be an interesting season for Van Persie. If he keeps getting injured, like, I don't want to sell him because I'm not going to get much money for him. Like, what would be the point? Get him for 3 million maximum, and he's going to keep declining in his value as the seasons go by. So I'm not really sure. Like, I wouldn't want to sell him. I'll just let him go maybe at the end of the 2018 season, like 2 years from now. I think that will be the best. Not really sure. And he's still, like I said, got the mental and technical attributes, and they're not really going to go down too much, apart from when he's injured, like now. So now, before the league actually starts, we'll go through a competition expectations review for this season. UEFA Champions League, minimum expectation is to reach the semi-final. I believe I can do that again. Definitely made the final last season. Now, because of winning the league in the last 2 seasons, our minimum expectation is to win the Premier League. So obviously going to strive towards that again. Win the FA Cup this season. Haven't won the FA Cup yet, so that's a major... Well, not a major competition. I think it's really important. Like, I haven't won that yet. So, obviously the holders are Norwich. You can see holders, Norwich. And the previous season, Arsenal won it, if you didn't know, or you just didn't notice in the videos where I mentioned it. But yes, we haven't won it yet. So, I reckon I want to go for that this season. I'll go for a treble, I reckon. Even though we might win Community Shield, but I want to go for FA Cup, Premier League and Champions League this season. That's my goal anyway. So, just so you know. But FA Cup, obviously not as important as the Premier League and Champions League, but because I haven't won it yet, it's something I really want to go for. So you can see here, Axel Witsel is unhappy. We're playing first team football. I just say I want to sell him right here. I'm just going to say... I'm just going to have to let you go because that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm glad it's settled. I never want to come to this. At least he's got a good morale now, but we're not going to be playing him. I just want him to move on. I want you to move on, Axel. I'll offer for 13 million. It's pretty clear that we don't want you. You're in the reserves. And we've got the, not needed and transfer listed. But there's only minor interest right now, surely. Like, he's a guy we signed from Zenit. So there should be some interest there, you would think. 13 million, he's worth that. He's a class player at the right team, play him in the right role. And like for some teams, like maybe around Europa League, he'll be one of the better players in that kind of team. So that's why I did sign him initially. He's a very good passer of the ball, but we've just improved our quality with more experience. But here, of course, we did win the Community Shields, but this is where the league season gets underway. It could be a very hard season. Liverpool, they've got some good players. We've got to watch out for them. So there's interest for some of our players. You got Memphis Depay, minor interest from Arsenal, but he's not going to go to Arsenal. They're not playing Champions League. And Januzaj, interest from Atletico and Chelsea. Interesting. But yes, with those kind of players that's got interest, I just put asking price 100 million, maybe to scare off some teams. So yeah, you can see the familiarity of all those tactics there. They're really similar in style, like the formation and everything like that. Just, changing up mentality, some player roles. to suit what kind of games we are playing. Even against Liverpool here, away from home. I might even go on my away tactic here. We use that, so we play, it's basically the same. You can see, look, attack, and on away, it's just, a few little changes instruction-wise. And actually, no, I'm going to leave that. I'm just, double, because you're thinking, why is this our away tactic? The setup's still the same, but we're just playing a more control game. Instead of going on attacking and fluid, we play flexible and control and much less instructions. You can see the 9 here. So, different style. We'll see how it goes either way. I'm still, obviously, testing it. We're still testing it. Haven't played this away tactic yet. Or at least the away version of the tactic. Oh, it's really hard. Who am I going to start? Nicole Liali or Valdez? Valdez had a good game last time out. I wouldn't drop him because of that. But he did concede 1 goal. Liali, he conceded 7 goals in pre-season, but it's only pre-seasons as well. So it's so hard to tell. Liali still hasn't got that, or according to his potential ability, it's not that high. So it's really hard to commit because Victor Valdez has got that experience. I'm going to leave him for now. Ricardo Zivkovic maybe can make the bench, but you got Falcao there as well. But with 3 strikers, you probably want to have 2 on the bench, I reckon. I reckon you'd want to have 2. Cuadrado, Rafael still international for whatever reason. What competition is it? I don't know. He can't, they don't have an international break for. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to show you Will Hughes, wasn't I? Yeah, he's got 17 passing right now. And he go development. He's already being tutored by, Andrea Pirlo. So that's going to help his passing probably develop even more. Because that's where, Andrea Pirlo is amazing with his passing attributes. But anyway, I think we shall leave... Actually, Di Maria, I'm going to drop him out. I'm going to bring Januzaj in to start. See how he does as false 9. And he can start a game here. And I think we should leave this, shouldn't we? Yep. We'll go in with this team. We've got Bernat. We're going to start Bernat ahead of Luke Shaw. That's a lot of rotations. It's going to be between those two for the left-back position. Zivkovic, what's his fitness like? Yeah, I think he just needs a bit more match fitness. 90 minutes. Even Juan Mata coming back from his injury. 90 minutes. Belanta picked up an injury as well. So you got, Rojo. Phil Jones playing in those positions. And then you got other centre-backs. You got Umtiti and Stones, but they both can play, a full-back position, which is nice. Umtiti left-back, of course, and then John Stones at right-back. But we will continue to roll with Cuadrado. I was really happy with what I saw from him. Was excellent. But look at us. Just that dangerous attack. The 3 up front. You got Januzaj, Royce, and Depay. And you look at Liverpool. Interesting. Both teams don't really play that wide, but we could obviously stretch them with our complete wing-backs. But they got Martinez. Jackson Martinez is a beast striker. Look at his attributes, though. What did he get last season for them? Oh, no, they signed him this season. Interesting. He dominated for FC Porto the last couple of years. So, actual debut here for Liverpool with Balotelli, Coutinho, Allen, Henderson. But, they're not very... Well, their fullbacks are a bit dodgy as well. And they got Jetro Willems, who's always a good potential guy last couple of years. But he's just a good player, I feel. I don't feel he's absolutely amazing. You can see that in his ability. I think his potential dropped a bit this season. Or in this Football Manager game, FM15. And also John Flanagan. He looks like a decent player, doesn't he now? He's got good marking, tackling. I wouldn't say he's world class, but definitely quality player for Premier League level. And again, opposition's instruction applied, and we'll go aggressively. We owe Liverpool. We must have lost against them last season. Can't really remember. Oh, yeah, I remember that game now with Liverpool late in the season. I think it was late in the season anyway. They done a number on us. So, starting this season would be amazing to start off with a win. Playing control game. Balotelli's on here. Oh, he scores. That's not the start I had in mind. And that's, their first chance. First chance, bang. They scored. Look here. Who was at fault? You had that guy, 5, Rojo, I think. He was pushing up a little bit. That's what you get. And Balotelli finishes. And that will hurt if we don't get a goal back quickly. Depay, Januzaj, and we do. We get it. Yep, and not offside. Made sure of that before he reacted too loudly. But it was good we smashed back and scored. Dangerous ball. You can see Memphis Depay had the composure to find Januzaj, and he scores. So yeah, that place is going to be up for grabs. Really, come the striking position, the false nine. You got the more experienced guy in Di Maria. You know he's going to get the job done. But then you got Januzaj, who's an amazing up and coming player. Well, first team now after 2 seasons, going to the third. Now Balotelli, that was close. You know, both teams have a couple chances here, but good chances. There's been a few chances, not too many, but yeah, the ones there has been, they've been very good chances. Liverpool could have easily scored that. So probably lucky to still be 1-1. So Rojo does well, goes back to Valdez. So yeah, not sure about Valdez then. I really want that Husic guy to develop. Now look at Januzaj. Just look at him running. And he finds Depay. And he absolutely smashed that. Memphis. 3rd goal already this season. But Januzaj can tell in that false 9. He's got the creative ability you saw there, picking out a pass. But then he's got the dribbling ability to run past a few guys to get into that position. And we make it 2-1 here. What a recovery, after conceding the first goal really early. And Januzaj scores again! Whoa! I reckon this could be Adnan Januzaj's season. Really. Where he can be absolutely world class. I don't know whether to say it or not. I reckon he can rival Ronaldo and Messi. Of course, he has really high potential in this year's game. I think he could. We'll check him out at halftime. Or just stop here and we'll click on him. You can see how he looks. He's going down in training, but yeah, don't focus on that. We're training that role for him as well. I think he'd be on par. Look, he's got value of 31 million. He's 21 now. That's when those kind of those players I mentioned, Ronaldo, Messi, and you think of guys in the Premier League already like Hazard, that's when they really step up around that age, 20, 21, and become like known as a world-class player. It's time for Januzaj to do that, and he's still got room to grow. You can see that in his potential ability, so I reckon he's going to do that. But he needs to be played consistently, I reckon. It'll be hard. You're rotating Di Maria. But again, Di Maria can play centre mid. Roaming playmaker. A very good role for him, I feel. So again, we'll just say don't get complacent. It is Liverpool. And I feel as though even when we're winning by more than 1 goal, don't get complacent for this Manchester United team. In the last 2 games, that's got a good reaction. Regardless of how many goals I'm winning by. Which is important. And it's good they get good reactions. So we shouldn't drop this from here, especially playing on away. I even might go to my defend tactic here. Drop on striker, put another number in midfield. That could be wise. So we'll go here, defend. You can see another number in midfield. Januzaj, I don't really want to drop because he's had a killer game. Bernat, we probably have to bring on Umtiti, a bit more defensive. And even be a bit more responsible here. We'll change complete wing-backs just to a fullback on defend, so they're not getting forward at all. Even Cuadrado, fullback on defend. We're going to see if he's able to defend. We might even just bring on John Stones for that. John Stones, and then we're going to have to take Januzaj off. If we're playing, so that's 3 subs. A bit dangerous to do, but yes, we're going to bring on Yuri Tielemans. It's hard to play him ball in midfielder, but he's not really that role. But maybe I'll change the deep line playmaker. But still on defense, we can sit back a little. So Samuel Umtiti, that's probably one other position we're lacking. Well, honestly, that's where Lucas Romero would come in. Like if he would be starting already, we'll rotate him in that position or off the bench, whatever. That's where Romero would come in. He's like a really strong defensive midfielder. But unfortunately, he's not available to be selected. But either way, we'll worry about that at another time. Of course, Tielemans is a really good passer. And deep line playmaker, he's definitely good at that role. But we should be holding on here. Regardless, you've got that 4 in midfield, 3 centre mids and 1 defensive midfielder. Pirlo, Iniesta, They could actually counter us here. Llorente. They've got a few decent strikers. They've got Llorente, Jackson Martinez, and Balotelli. Dangerous striking force. Depay. Royce. Absolutely finish it. Nah, we can't. Haven't absolutely dominated possession-wise we have, but 11 shots, I don't know, you can't expect... Yeah, this is the best team. Well, not the best team, I mean, one of the better teams in the league. Balotelli, but again, it's really, really well defended. Savage is actually a decent player in this year's Football Manager game. He's got decent potential. You can see John Flanagan getting injured here. And he goes off. So that should be the game, yep. Throw in, might have one more chance. Iniesta. Pirlo, penalty there, no? Balotelli tracking back and just gets rid of it, but that's all over at Anfield. What a way to start, 3-1 at Anfield. Massive result. Januzaj killed it, had a hand or foot in every goal. Was the best player on the day. Well, actually, technically, Marcos Rojo, who was amazing at the back. But yeah, for me, with Januzaj being involved in every goal... Yeah, without him, we probably wouldn't have won this game. So, absolutely perfect start. We beat, obviously, one of our contenders. Liverpool always going to be a contender. They're a big team. So, in Football Manager, regardless of how they are in real life, when you start to progress in the game a few years, they are going to be, a team to contend with. You check the inbox here. Anything of notes? Oh, Benitez. Guess what his job is right now? Just wait till I click on it. He's the manager of England. So, to end this episode... leave your thoughts with Rafa Benitez, the manager of England. Drop a like if you enjoyed this episode, how we're playing now, this new tactic, and I'll see you guys next time.